episode of Hello and welcome to live episode Boss Ass Whisks. My name is Sarah, owner of the Pretty Pink Apron, and this is my lovely co-host.
And I am Liz, owner of AFMG Cafe. Sarah did this 3 times before we went live, so we're like dusting off the cobwebs.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a little bit, but that's why we're here, right?
Mm-hmm. Hello, everyone, and thank you guys so much for tuning in today. So, your business, your mental health. So, today we are going to be diving into the nitty-gritty of, what's going on in that brain.
Yeah, which is a lot.
It's too much sometimes. And none of it's really productive. So please, if you have a question or a comment, please type it in the chat. Part of doing the live episodes is to interact with you guys more. So we would love to know, what are your intrusive thoughts? Are we alone? Should we be hospitalized for the thoughts we're having? Or friends?
I already know. Do they even have mental hospitals anymore?
No, the funding probably got cut.
Well, I know, yeah, right. I mean, I know that we have mental hospitals, but I don't know. So fun story off the topic. I live in the southwest suburbs of Chicago, and we used to have a very famously known mental hospital, and everyone would always kind of joke, but it was also true at the fact that everyone would always stick their kids in there. No matter what, if you would always party, you're going there. If you never listened to your parents, you're going there. There was no grounding. You were going to the Tinley Park Mental Hospital. That's where you were going. And I want to say literally half of my friends were in there, and I'd be like, dude, what's going on, man? My parents got me in here because I came home late. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Growing up in the 90s was a thing. But no, that was funny because I'm like, wait, do they even have? I don't think they have mental hospitals like that anymore. I mean, they're probably coming up, but you never know. Let's not give anyone any ideas. So we'll continue.
All right. So, I just typed something on my computer. My bad. Okay. So we are going to dive right into the questions we have listed. So if this resonates with you, please drop a comment or an additional question regarding the topic. So first question for both of us, we're going to talk about specific moments and how they've affected our mental health. Miss Liz, would you like to go first?
Why not? Yeah, because I'm going crazy. So if you haven't noticed, we haven't done any episodes lately. Also, I haven't really been active this year. Because it's just things have gotten a little out of control with my day job. And I did tell them that I would not take the position if they affected my cafe. And it has. But I am trying to learn the equal medium of setting my boundaries for my day job without losing it. And also, I feel like a lot of the pricing for these events in these markets have skyrocketed, which is making it hard for me, someone who wants to do this full time to save money. So I figured, you know what? I'm not going to give myself any guilt for having to step back a little bit. You know what I mean? I have to step back financially right now. So I'm doing a select few events or markets. And then once money starts rolling in again, normally, but also I need to save up. I keep telling people I'm going to have a storefront. And at some point I got to get it, and I can't get financial help, and I can't get help from people I know. So it's up to me. So I have to save the money. But I used to feel really guilty for it. But then I was like, I mean, what's going to benefit me and my company? Like, is it going to be appeasing people because me having to spend all this money on all these markets and stuff is not the way to get to the goal that I need to get to. So yeah, that's one. I have a select few, but I'll label probably 3. But you could go to the next one and then we'll go back and forth.
Okay. Oh, like me answer it first. 3.
Yeah.
Oh, it's morning. Okay. So I've also been taking a break from my business. I've kind of just lost the joy in baking in general. So I kind of just starting back at baby steps where I still want all those things. Like my dream is to have a storefront. I would absolutely love to see, like, you just want to walk into this place and it's like 100% you, you know, like, oh my God, I picked out this wallpaper. Like, this is me. Like, this is my first article. This is my first, oh, here's a picture of my very first market. Like, I still want those things, but I need to be realistic in the fact that it might not happen, or it just is not going to happen in the time frame that I thought. And instead of just always burning out and burning out and burning out and trying to balance a full-time job with that, I'm treating it like a hobby, which is what it used to be since I started baking when I was 5 or 6 years old. It's just doing what makes you happy at your own pace. And if your pace is that of a snail, that's okay. Like, that's what I'm learning, because I'm very, very hard on myself. I'm full of excuses for everyone else. So when someone's having a bad day, if what have you, whatever, I'm just, I can find a reason for it. I'm good at that PR. But when it comes to myself, it's like, I literally messed up Rice Krispie treats at a job before. And I've been baking since I was a kid. How the fluff do you mess up?
It could happen. It could happen. You could overcook the marshmallow.
Oh, but it's a simple mistake. But if anyone else did it, it's okay. But then if I do it, it's you are just a worthless piece of crap. Like, what's wrong with you? You're so stupid. Like, just give up, because if this is going to take you out, honey, you're not going to make it.
Yeah.
And it's like, why am I being that mean to myself?
I feel like if you're a baker, when it comes to bakers and it comes to culinary people in general, I think that everyone always has that moment, that dread that I just made a batch of shit and I fucked it up, and it's something that I make all the time. And then you're like, I have to get it done, but I fucked it up. And I'm like, you just have that breakdown moment where you just sit down in a chair and you cry it out and you scream to the top of your lungs and you threaten murder to everyone around you. And then you get back up and you just like go, you know what? Fuck it. I could do this. I got to do it. And just like push yourself. I think that's also, I was going to say, I think it's also a reason why a lot of bakers do burn out quickly, is there's so much emotion because there's so much time. It's not like culinary. No offense to any of the culinary people listening, but like if I burn a steak or if I overcook, well, I mean, if you overcook rice, that's a pain in the ass too, because that's a process. But like if you mess up, like burn vegetables, like you could easily get that done just in a few minutes. But as a baker, it's like a half a day of work that you got to redo for one step that you fucked up. You know what I mean?
And a lot of time in the culinary world, you can fix a mistake, like, like seasonings and alternating.
Yeah.
Whereas with baking, once it's baked, there are certain things you can tell, obviously, when you try it, but you literally just have to start over again. It's like a game. And I definitely have that gamer rage, which is why I'm not a gamer, because I get so ticked off, and it's just.
No, that's called a chef rage. That's what all chefs have. And that's
what are you?
Yeah. That's why we're known for throwing shit. And I have literally broken down crying and like, just like, I mean, I have the Tourette's, so I say fuck a lot when I'm frustrated, but like the amount of fucks that come out of my mouth. And yeah, but then like you literally are just like, okay, am I just gonna fucking quit? Like give up? Like I have the process of grieving in a matter of 5 minutes. It's like acceptance, like it'll be fine. No, I'm an idiot. It'll never happen. And then I go, I'm a fucking dumbass. No, Liz, you could do it. But why? I just should quit my job. I should quit my business. No, I'm good. Okay, I got it. And then you just go back to bacon.
It's just crazy because it's just like I'm glad I'm not alone.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Does everyone feel like a child? Because also I am getting over being
embarrassing.
Sorry about my voice, but like that's why I looked all well. I think I look nice. I tried.
You do. You look very nice today.
I might sound grotesque, but hopefully I don't look grotesque.
No, it's fine. It's nice to have someone at the same octave as me.
For once. Bush moment.
Yeah. Hey guys, what's up? I'm a few octaves lower because of Fan Expo, and it's still tired from screaming and cracking like I'm a prepubescent.
Say that.
Going through puberty, whatever. I was like, what the fuck is the word? It's good. It's a day. But I guess the question is, how did we recover? And what advice do we give to people? Oh, wait, no, wait. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Is there anything else that has affected you with your mental health and your business? Any specific moments that you talked yourself out of? Because I mean, I guess you talked yourself out of the scaring yourself about baking again because you're slowly getting to it, right?
Yeah, I'm literally making little TikToks on my page, like, oh, let's make banana bread, like the most basic batch things, if you will. But it's working, and I think it's just about like try and take the overthinking out of it. So if there are people like-minded like me, you're constantly thinking about what other people think of you, of everything you post, everything you do, and it's just why? Why? Like I don't care if everyone likes me. I used to. And it does hurt my feelings when people say mean things to me or about me.
It's baby steps.
But I can't let that affect me because I am such an emotional person. My threshold for that stuff is pretty small. So unless you're a person that's like close to me, I generally can't afford mentally to care about your opinion because it will destroy me. And it has many times in the past. And I can't do it anymore. Like I am 32 years old. I'm tired of like being the hamster on the wheel, like just going through the same things over and over again, like the cycle of this and that. And it's like, you know what? We're not doing this anymore. And I hated who I was becoming. Like I was just really nasty. Like I was constantly tired, negative Nancy, always complaining. And it's just like, oh my God, like shut up. Like shut up. You are just like asinine. Like I can't deal with you anymore. And it's like, if I'm saying that about myself, guess what? I'm the only one that can change that. I'm the only one that can correct that behavior. So that's what I'm trying to do. So it's just, I'm focusing on myself, but also not being a selfish asshole.
No, you're just getting old.
I'm getting tired of my shit.
You're just getting old. I want to say I started off late. I want to say at like 35. And especially like after COVID, I started talking to myself and learning about not giving a shit what other people think about me. Like, and when we talk about giving a shit, it's internal mentally. It's not like I have toxic opinions and I don't give a fuck about what people think. Right. It's more like, you know, everyone beats themselves up. Like I am known for telling people I hate when they eat my donuts in front of me because I have a horrible fear of someone literally being like, it's disgusting. I mean, to be fair, if anyone has had that moment with me, and I mean, they usually tell me that they're going to be doing it. Like I had one lady.
Her donuts are delicious, and I'm not vegan.
My balls are delicious, and they're nutritious. No, they're not.
I could eat them all day.
I mean, like, yeah. No. But like this lady literally came up and goes, well, do you have gluten-free donuts? And I was like, well, yes, I do. And she goes, well, gluten-free is usually dry. And I'm like, not mine, but pretty sure she's going to say they're dry. And what does she do? She makes a big stink. She buys the donuts. And then I have a long line, by the way. And she wants to eat my donuts in front of me and tell me how dry they are. She goes, yep, that's just as I thought. They're dry. I'm like, anyways, ma'am. So like, I don't give a fuck. First of all, get out of here. Like, just get the fuck out of here.
Thank you so much for your constructive feedback.
I have other people who don't have the mindset of not like there's tons of food. Go get the other food. And she wasn't even gluten-free. I was like, it was just so annoying.
Well, and that's a lot of the time it's a texture thing. So it's not the fact that it tastes bad. It's just you're not used to that texture. Because there are some flours that like you kind of have to get used to, or not even used to, but like you can tell there's a difference.
Well,
like,
gluten-free flour is definitely different.
But it's still good.
But it's like when the people come in with that mindset of like, this is going to suck. You know what I mean? And then they're like, look, it sucks. Well, yeah, because you just verbally said how it's going to suck. Mm-hmm. So it'd be stupid if you ate my donuts and said, wow, they're actually not dry. Because then you would have to admit you're wrong. But yeah, I mean, it just sounds like you're getting older. So congratulations. Welcome to We Don't Give a Fuck land.
Proud to be here.
Yeah, I mean, the TikTok thing, I will give some advice to future entrepreneurs with TikTok. TikTok is a pain in the ass. And as someone who ironically is not keen on being on camera all the time, but is always on camera all the time, you have to sometimes bite the bullet. And I told my one friend this, and now she's getting used to it. Now she's like doing a bunch of TikToks. You got to literally throw yourself into it and do as many as you can. Mm-hmm. And then you'll just get used to it. It'll become second nature and you'll stop caring about, oh my God, what are my friends and family going to think? Because here's my mindset. You're like, so the only reason I'm on TikTok and YouTube and I'm doing podcasting and I'm doing this and I'm doing press and I'm doing that, it's because I need to get my name out there because that's the only way I'm going to be able to make my business successful. And I can't afford influencers and I can't afford professional marketing. So I've created me as my brand because that's what I can afford. If I get to hire someone to fucking just like, if I could have my podcast network and have like one podcast show that I could do like every now and then when I feel like it, I'd be fucking blessed. But that's not the case. I mean, if I could, I do like streaming though. I just don't like streaming as much as I do when it comes to video games. It is very draining, especially when you have like a hard full-time job and you're also trying to run your own business. But again,
great.
Yeah. And I'm like, but that's another outlet that advertises your business. So it's like, you got to get your foot in the door. So TikTok is a good way. You can also sell your stuff on TikTok if you're creative and if you're a vendor or if you're an entrepreneur. The TikTok shop is great. And it's easy because you could afford those influencers. Those influencers that's all they do. So you just get someone, have them buy your product, and sometimes they will just naturally leave a review. You know what I mean? And then you could offer them a discount or whatnot. But I mean, my advice for TikTok users and business owners, even with Instagram, honestly, fuck Facebook. Facebook is there to list your events. Like you know what I mean? You don't really need to post
for your family.
Yeah. Like, hey, I mean, if they're listening. I mean, we've discussed this before. Family and friends have no idea what we're doing. Like, I have people that realize what I do, and then they're like, "Oh, fuck! Wait a minute," or they're confused. Like, why are you there? Why are you on camera, bitch? This is like, I told you, this is what I've been doing. How did you not watch anything that I do?
Which I will shout out to all the people that do support us, that are our friends and family. My friends, thank you so much.
And our vendor friends.
My friend Paige is listening. Hi, Paige. Sorry.
Shout out to Paige.
She was really excited. She also really wants to try your donuts now that she lives here. She just moved from Texas.
Nice. Texas.
So,
yeah.
everyone, keep your ears
donuts
open for when Liz announces her next market, so you can get the best vegan donuts.
Yeah. Oh, I got some fun ones coming up. It's so funny. Summer I didn't do shit. And then fall is like I'm getting back into it for fall, and then I'll have the 6-month break again. Whatever. At least I'm doing something. Well, one moment I did have, and I'm going to say now that it wasn't the fault of the opportunity I got to get a discounted article on the Milwaukee magazine. No fault to them. No fault to anybody but the world today. And sadly, and that was another reason why I slowed down, was that I pay. So because I'm part of the Wisconsin LGBTQ plus Chamber of Commerce, I get, they were giving us a discount. Wow. Can I get those words out of my mouth?
You got this, girl.
Milwaukee magazine was giving us a discount on articles. So I was like, I would like to do one. Awesome. I did it. I was excited. I had my magazine article. I was showing everybody, and then pours in the assholes. I got bombarded by so many, like, it wasn't even like fucking dyke, I hate your donuts. Like, by the way, these words might be triggering, so you guys might have to put me on mute. But like, it wasn't even something just so like nonchalantly. Like, I grew up in the 80s and the 90s. I know homophobes, and they don't bother me. They go fuck themselves. Since they're so concerned with who I'm fucking. But like,
they're just jealous, boo boo.
Yeah. I didn't fucking know one now, but like, but like, it was like the death threats. I think that is what got me. Like, the constant people telling me to kill myself. And like, I was already stressed with work, like very stressed out. I was in the verge of walking out of my job. And then I was like having struggles with my cafe because I was just so worn out from my day job, and I'm trying to do all these. I have my like foot in there, all these pots, and I'm just like exhausted. And then I have to deal with bleep, 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 bleep. There's my Wix notification, and it's these assholes. Kill yourself, you fucking lesbian. Go to hell. I mean, the go to hell thing doesn't bother me, hail Satan. But like, other than that, yeah, right. I don't like cold places. I'm anemic, so I rather be in hell. But it was just that. It was just a constant like killing yourself. And I'm like, oh my God, like, shut the fuck up. And then I was like, this sucks that I spent so much money that I didn't end up getting. So I thought, because I do not do things out of a whim. I thought that when I did my taxes, I would be able to pay the article with my tax money. But as a lot of us found out, we did not get taxes or anything back. I only got my state taxes back, which was only like 100 and some change, which is unheard of. And then my other 100 and some change, which is again unheard of, never even gotten to me. So like, I was stressed. So after dealing with these assholes, I'm stressed about having to pay for this article. And then I was just like, I got to take a moment. Like, my advice to anyone is, people are going to hate. Don't respond to them. Fuck them. They were stupid enough to leave their information, which is great. It's probably fake. But honestly, it doesn't matter, because homophobes or not, my business is still successful. Like, with or without you guys. People knowing that I'm gay is not going to change the fact that they're going to eat my donuts. Also, most people that like horror are very open because they don't give a fuck. Mm-hmm. Like, it's a very open community. Yeah, like but yeah, it got to me. I never let this shit get to me either. Like as a streamer, as someone who is always on camera and in front of people, I get that a lot. It was just like the timing of it. But I'm very analytical when it comes to my thoughts. And I think as I gotten older, I gotten better. Like I have the moments where it hits me and then I'm like, listen, fuck it, fuck them. But also, maybe this is a lesson that you need to take a step back because maybe you do a lot and maybe you need to concentrate more on bettering your company and bettering your way and figure out what needs to get cut back and what needs to get cut forward. You know what I mean? So like I took the break from podcast on both podcasts for a few months. And then I was like, I'm just going to do a few events for AFMG Cafe. I'm not going to do like, you know, once a week events. I still stick with my stream schedule, but I'm very much aware with if I'm out of it, cancel it. Like if I lose subs, I lose subs. You know what I mean? Like who cares? Because if you don't take care of yourself, then your company will never happen because you'll be, you know, dead in the ground from getting a stroke or, you know, you'll just fry yourself so much that you just don't want to ever look at a horror movie or a donut again. No, that would never happen.
Don't let the intrusive thoughts win.
Yeah, but like, but I mean, you just have to take those moments and maybe it's a learning moment. And that's just what I did. I took a negative, turned it into a positive. And that's just what you have to do. And it's hard for some people because once you get into that gutter, it's hard to get out. Like, because then you start just having an attitude. Like you said, like you just get negative. Mm-hmm. Like you see other people's successes and you're just like, what the fuck? I'm working so hard. Why am I not? Why am I not? Like, I mean, I'll be honest, there's a lot of a lot of situations with me that really bothers me. And also, like, I don't know, I feel like I'm not good enough because of these interactions with these companies and people. And then I realize, you know what? It's just, they just don't know. Like, that's it. One example is, I'm not going to say who, but like a few people actually have had articles done on them. And then my name has been forwarded to these people. And I have gotten nothing. Nothing. And I don't know if it's the horror niche that I have going on. Or if it's the raging lesbian vibes I have, but I just don't understand why I get skipped so much on that. There's like a fruit fly. I just had a friend complain about that on her stream, that fruit fly always hits when you're doing these things, probably because I have a lit mic. But like it just sucks. It sucks. And then you see like the same people getting the same successes and you're like, what am I doing wrong? And then I used to think like maybe because I'm very niche-y, maybe because I live in Illinois and I don't live in Milwaukee, but my company's in Milwaukee. I was like, I don't know why that would like get me away from it. But yeah, it was just like, I just felt like I kept getting beaten down between the comments from these assholes, getting skipped out on marketing opportunities. And then, you know, honestly, what solves that issue is I go do a market or a event. And then I just see how happy people are when they see my booth. And I go back to, no, I'm good. Like, I don't need this. Like, I don't need people fucking writing about me. Like, this is what I need right now. Like, I feed off of these people's excitement. Like, it's just crazy. I did a event at Milwaukee. No, was it Milwaukee Vegan Milwaukee Mania? Vegan Mania, Milwaukee. There we go. Switch watch. And I was like in that mood where I was like, okay, this is my first market back. Like, it's fucking 112 degrees. I kind of want to die. I'm melting slowly. But during that time of me like assessing my business and how I run it, I decided, thanks to Bunny Bites, by the way, because she always has coolers. And I'm like, that's such a good idea. But I like ADHD kicked in and I forgot to buy the coolers because I had the to-go ones, like the janky ones. And those are like the worst. So I was like, I'm going to buy a fucking cooler. I'm going to buy a cooler and my donuts are not going to melt. Dude, best thing I ever, company-wise, best move I've ever made. That cooler was like $150. It's $150. It's a 140 quart cooler. Yeah.
Okay, that is pretty good.
Yeah. And I was like, holy shit. So I got a cooler and I'm sitting at the booth and I talked to the girl next to me who her sister is the owner of Brood Cafe in Chicago, the horror themed coffee shop.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was fun. And then just like getting back into the game, and like I do this also because I made this because in a time where we were all locked in our houses, there was no hope of getting out and everything was sad. So like I was like, if we're gonna die, I want to make a business that is filled with everything that makes me happy, and I'm gonna make other people happy with it, and that like is what feeds my fuel. So like doing the Milwaukee Vegan Mania thing was like the best move I could make because I was like, man, that's awesome. Like I made connections, I got stories. It was a blast. But also another lesson you learn is I didn't just go back into it though. You know what I mean? Like I just didn't like say, oh my God, that was amazing. I'm going to book like 50 million fucking markets now. And no, like I still knew that made me happy, but I need to slowly get back into the groove of things. Mm-hmm. Because then that way you could see how much you could handle and you could back up easily instead of just like killing yourself all the way around.
Mm-hmm. It must just be an ADHD. Is it an ADHD thing, you think, where we're
Probably.
just extremists? Like, it's one thing or the other?
It could be both.
By the way, I'm a Gemini, so I feel like those two combined.
I'm a, wait, hold up.
Combo.
I have my whatever the fuck it is app. I am a... Wait, more about you? First up at getting out of bed.
Oh, no.
Let me see. Me. I am... My chart, I have a red light. Does that mean it changed?
No.
I'm a Leo, but I have a lot of Sagittarius in me. And Libra. It's called it's called co-star. You got to know when you were born though, like the time.
I don't know. I've called my mom to get my birth certificate and she was like, "Oh, I thought you had it." So
dude, you're like the second friend I have that's like, yeah, my mom like doesn't know where my birth certificate is. I'm like, my parents were like, here's your shit, get out. Have fun. Here's all your info. Okay. You don't need to bother us anymore. Oh my God. Well, like, what drives you? Like when you like what is driving you? To move it on.
I feel like this is gonna sound so vain. Myself.
I mean, it's not vain. It's say it, girl. It's yourself.
Or narcissistic. I don't know. I think I've just, as I mentioned before, like I'm pretty like an emotional person. Like I'm one extreme to the next. I can be too nice and then I get upset really easily or I get hurt really easily and I don't want it to upset anyone. So then I just bottle it in. And then when I've tried to express it, it's thrown back in my face and it's about I have to be very careful with what I choose to take personal.
Mhm.
For me, there wasn't like a specific component that like broke me, if you will. It was just more so I just keep repeating the same patterns of overworking myself and biting off more than I can chew, like being a people pleaser, like, oh, like
Yeah.
overworking myself with hanging out with friends, doing this, doing that. And then I'm just a zombie. And for me, what has kept me going is finally like doing something about it. So it's like, okay, I need to take care of myself clearly in order to see change. So I started like getting a little into gardening, not super much, but working out. Like I haven't
I
been because I've
love
been sick,
gardening, by the
but
way.
I'll go for
It's
a walk or a run every single day. For those of you who are interested in getting active, try this app Strava. It's free. Just saying. Strava, you should endorse. Just saying.
I'm gonna say we're giving some free marketing to a lot of fucking apps
But it's
here.
really good to hold yourself accountable. It's just give yourself little goals. Like it doesn't
Yeah.
matter how small it is. Like making your bed, if that's a goal, that's great. Guess what? I was 30 when I started making my bed because I didn't see the point. But now I do because when I have a clean and organized home, it makes me feel a lot better. Like when I get dressed up, when I feel like shit on the inside, it makes me feel a little bit better. It's like, oh my God, like a part of me wanted to cancel today because I'm like, God, I sound like a hemoth. What is a hemoth? Is that an animal? Animals don't talk.
Behemoth?
Oh, Ice Age? I did
But
just watch that. If you guys haven't seen Ice Age in a while, watch it. Sorry. Rewind. Landing the plane. ADHD. Sorry. I've had a lot
I
of
do love
coffee.
Ice Age though.
But just take care of yourself. I know that sounds
Yeah.
so juvenile, whatever, but the simplest advice is the advice that you should take. Like, what's
Yeah.
something that makes me feel better without overly indulging yourself? Like, don't spend $50 a week on coffee and massages. Well, if you could find a massage for $50, that'd be cool. But within
For fun.
reason, like find things that can make you happy within reason.
Yeah. I mean,
That was really
and you
winded. I'm
gotta
sorry.
be as winded as you can. Stop saying sorry. You're a podcast host. You're supposed to talk.
See, we're a work in progress.
It's a work in progress.
I'm
We
not
didn't
sorry.
there you go. Say, I'm not sorry, bitch. But like, I don't know what inspires me to move on, like I said, was my customers, my supporters, the people who watch, the people who like just come by the products or share it. Sharing is caring, by the way. So if you do buy a product, I do it all the time. Even posting a photo and tagging the business gets their name out. It gets their name out to somebody who would have known that they existed. And word of mouth is the number one marketing component in any business. Is
And it
word
takes
of mouth.
30 seconds to do.
Yes, literally. Like, share, follow, post their shit, and then never see them again. You know what I mean? It's not like a commitment, but like if you do see someone who's a small business owner or entrepreneur or creative, just like their stuff, support them. Yeah. I mean, it is so easy. And when you think about it, a lot of people spend most of their time liking stranger shit. Spend most of your time liking the people that are trying to make things better. You know what I mean?
Put your
I'm like,
disassociating to good work for your community.
yeah, right? Swipe away. Swipe away. But I mean, like, I don't know. I guess my inspiration is to, and what motivates me is the thought of the end goal, which would be me getting a storefront. I mean, like, either way, like, I do need a storefront. I want to build a building that people could come into, possibly something that could keep into my family. Like, I mean, it's just that end goal is at the end of my mind all the time. So, and the fact that people get excited when I talk about it drives me more. And I am definitely a Leo in that aspect. I have like my thought and my idea, and it's gonna like, I'm going to bulldoze to my goal no matter what. But my issue, if you want to, blame our signs, would be the bulldozing means I'm bulldozing over myself. So I'm just like, Liz, wait. And I'm just like bulldozing over myself. And I'm like, no, bitch, like we're getting to that goal right there. And then I'm like, wait, hold up. My bulldozer's out of gas. So now we're stuck with all these Liz's being like, bitch, what the fuck just happened? Did you not just see our warnings? Like we said to hold up. So yeah, but that's what's been motivating me, and what's been inspiring me is seeing all the other vendor friends we have getting to their goals. Like seeing Tootsie Tea building their fucking, like, oh my God, that is so awesome. Style Pop Cafe, they just actually had a LGBTQ Chamber of Commerce Coffee Connect there. Like they're killing it. So now they have a storefront and they're doing moves. Like all these people that we've seen start from the River West Market and then just like gone on up. You know what I mean? It's not saying like, but River West Market is a good, like, I always say this, they're good for like getting you going. It's good exposure. Also it sets up your tent for a hurricane because it's so fucking windy down that street. Oh my God, it is so windy. Like my booth, I think went through about 5 changes because of that like wind tunnel of a street that we have to vend on. Like I used to have paper prices, and then I went to the chalkboard ones, and now I'm like, fuck it. I am literally putting sticker pricing on my shit, and I'm like, problem solved. Like the amount of weights and strings and wire ties I have is
you can
crazy.
Never have enough sandbags, that's for sure. Like,
but that means that you're ready for anything. Yeah, you're ready for anything. But I'm just like that. Just like seeing all of our vendor people just doing their shit and getting shit done, and like just doing it and getting to their goals is like inspirational. It's like, you can make this happen. You can do this. Look at they're doing it. Yeah. I mean, and sometimes I beat myself over. Like I beat myself. Well, that words. I beat myself up because I do see people succeeding. And I'm just like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? Because like I've been doing it for a while and I am not there yet.
You're on your own path.
Yeah, that's the thing. You gotta like literally tell yourself, like, everyone's got their own story, and that's not your story. Like your story is something else. You know what I mean? Like, throughout my life, my story has always been like, do you want to go on the straight road, or do you want to go like half a mile down so you can see the scenery? Like that's ADHD, actually.
You're like the iconic underdog. Like people will, okay, tell me if I'm wrong. People underestimate you, and then you're like underestimating yourself, but then you're like, I'll show you, and then like something like big happens, like something positive for your life or your business. It's like, see, boom.
I think that, I don't know if this is a compliment, so this is not a compliment to me, but it's a compliment with it coming outside of my voice. Does that make sense? Out of my voice, out of my head.
Like,
yeah.
Anyways, you're saying it.
I think
for yourself.
Well, this is like, so this is coming from other people, by the way. This is like coming from other people telling me honestly what they think the situation is. And it's that I am a very strong personality. I'm a very strong presence. So that being said, people may assume that I don't need help because I do it in a way that presents my product and my business being okay and big and huge and like, you know what I mean? Like, and we are like Attack from Mars Games is a big company. And AFMG Cafe is just an umbrella of Attack from Mars Games. So is the podcast network. Started out with me reviewing board games, and now I've opened it as an opportunity for smaller creators to learn how to podcast. And like I said, at any time they could tell me to fuck off, and that's fine. Just tell everyone you got your start at AFMG Podcast Network. But like, what I was getting at is I think just people assume I don't need help, and I'm stubborn, and I feel bad because I've had a lot of moments in my personal life where I did need help, and then I did, you know, swallow the bullet and say, hey guys, I need help, and help was not there. That I now, as my business is going, feel the same way. Like, I don't want to ask for help. Like, because if I ask for help, that, yeah, I like, and no longer do I have that mindset, but like, yeah, I don't know. I got to get over the fact that I have been disappointed in the past and try to give other people a try this time. But also I'm empathetic. You know what I mean? The world, everyone's broke right now. We should all be saving our money. Let's be honest. So it's also the empathy part of me is like, well, Liz, people don't have a lot of money and that's going to suck. Like, so there's a lot going on in my head when it comes to like, you know, what I have to go through. But I do think that my strong presence could be an issue for people because I might not seem like I need the help that people are trying to help. But does that make sense? Like if I was a newspaper,
it does. No,
yeah, if I was a newspaper and had to pick between two people, I'm not going to pick the bitch that has wholesale accounts and has fucking like professional labeling and has sticker labeling like it's a retail store. Like it seems like this bitch is fine. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But this person who like is just starting out,
obviously they're struggling.
No, it's just like they're a smaller, they are a smaller business. They look like a smaller business. I don't look like a smaller business. I'm an LLC. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, the oven light just went on. We're good.
Yeah. So it's not like, yeah, I was like, it's not like that they're worse than me. It's just that I perceive my business, and I've always done this, even with my board games, bigger than it is. But that's how I got big, is if you go there. I mean, I don't know. I have seen a switch in marketing where people are like, no, I'm the small business owner and people support. But like when I started in 2017, 18, damn. I started this business then. And at that point, it was very corporate-y, and Instagram and Facebook, TikTok was not there yet. But like you had to present yourself as a professional. Even on Twitter, we had to present ourselves as a corporation. And that's why I always have the habit of saying, we appreciate all of our customers. Hey guys, like we're going to see you at this market. Like
myself and I.
Yeah, like making it seem like you have a team behind you, and that just faulted me badly because people are like, man, this bitch got fucking employees. She's got fucking, like, she's good. Like, why the hell do we need to help her out? You know what I mean? So it's my own fault, but also I don't know how to get out of that. You know what I mean? Like,
I think you just
marketing 101. Well, yeah. Well, what I do, it ends up.
Where's your platform for that?
See, that's. I need to go to therapy for that.
Yes, we do. We all do. It's good for everyone. It's
does.
funny. We both have all the patience in the world for other people. Like, oh, they still don't understand this. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Mhm.
But if it's you, if it's us, it's like, stupid bitch.
I feel like a lot of people have that. I mean, a lot of people are going to have these struggles in general.
Mhm.
Like, and a lot of
You're
people
not
are going to
special.
do that. I mean, like, and props to all the people who do what they can to share the small business, like, entrepreneurs. Like, you guys rock it. And if you're listening to this, I am not as put together as I perceive. Please help me. I need help.
It's actually quite obvious you need help now. And why do I keep talking in the microphone? I'm a dum-dum.
I don't know. I'm good. Just put it right here. Do it,
Testing 1, 2, 3. Breaker.
Yeah, there you go.
Sports
you get you an arm thing. That's why you need a little fancy arm thing. I don't know. Like, I guess the purpose of this whole podcast is to show everybody that a lot of people are going through a lot of mental health situations, and we're all going through it in some way or another. And I'm sure that a lot of people are going through it that are getting to their goals and they're not there yet. And I'm sure when you get to that goal, you still are going to go through it, because then you're responsible for a building, a business, people's paychecks. You know what I mean? Like, there's not a part. We were talking about this yesterday, actually, at Fan Expo, one of my vendor friends, that you will never get to a point where you're going to be like, I'm good.
You're always going to be hungry for more.
Yeah, unless you sell a franchise.
We're never satisfied with what we have.
Well, no, I'm just saying, as a business, is like, you're never going to get to that point where it's good. It'll run on its own. It's never going to run on its own.
No, and if you think that makes me a little nervous for you, because that's pretty naive and a little arrogant. Yeah. No offense, sorry, to anyone that offended. But it's just, the world is constantly changing, and like what works now isn't going to work in 10 years. Like, there's this TikTok viral shop in Rhode Island called the Nitro Bar, and they literally blew up from TikTok, and they just post whatever they can think of. Like, Liz, what you were saying earlier about like posting, like, the more authentic you are, the more you're going to get your people, if you will. Like, stop trying to fit yourself into a box. And I feel like that's something I've done. I definitely, I feel like I kind of change my demeanor, my personality, depending on whom I'm around. Like, I am a very outspoken, put my foot in my mouth type of gal. And I sometimes just get completely in my head where I just come off as this shy little girl, like, I'm so sorry. It's like, you, like, I don't want to be friends with you. That's annoying. Sorry. But it's just, stop trying to impress people that aren't your people.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to be successful by being yourself, because guess what? You can only fake it so long. Like, I get the fake it till you make it saying, but don't overshare all your business all the time, as I am doing it right now. Sorry. But there's a time and a place for everything. And you need to give yourself that grace. Like, find what makes you happy, and don't worry about the cringe. Because I also feel like I'm just super worried about that now. It's like, the things that people find cringe, I find funny. Like, there's one episode of this show, and they're like, oh, she brought a lemon on a date. And it was like a pun on when life gives you lemons. And I thought it was super cute. Oh, no, that's cringe. I'm like, you know what? You're cringe. If you're afraid of being cringe, have a fun life, because it's going to be boring.
If you're afraid of being cringe, then don't go on TikTok.
Like, that's not for you, boo-boo.
Yeah, that's not your platform. You know what I mean? That's not your platform.
It's not for you.
What inspires you to keep going with your business?
Oh, like I said, I would say just the promise to myself. I'm very stubborn, but then also it is nice when you get those random messages, either like on social media or like a text, like, hey, like, do you have a market coming up? Like, I had someone who was an old coworker back from Eau Claire And they just messaged me on Facebook. They're like, hey, I'm actually visiting Milwaukee. Like, do you have any markets this weekend? And I haven't seen this person in like, I think 7 years.
Damn.
But because I used to bring bakery treats to my work and they're an old coworker, they're like, oh my God, like I really wanted to try. And I'm like, I'm actually taking a break. It's just like those little moments, like it's not about the volume of people. It's the matter of like, even if it's just one person, like that one comment.
But also good for you.
Week.
Good for you for not like being like, now's my time to do it again. You know what I mean?
No,
and being like, no.
Those things have happened. Like the Milwaukee Makers Market. That is a market that I have been trying to get into for 2 years.
Yeah.
And I got into it this summer. And because of mental health issues, I just was like, I can't do it. I got into the Milwaukee Night Market for 2, couldn't do it. And it was just, these are things I've wanted for so long. I mean, I've done the Milwaukee Market, but like, I've also applied for all of them and only ever get one. Or I got waitlisted. So to get 2 was like, oh my God, hell yeah. And it was just, I'm going to say no to all of this.
Yeah.
And I felt like a total loser. I felt like a failure. And it literally, the acceptance for these letters came right after rejection. I had applied for the Greenfield Farmers Market because that's where I live now. And I actually got a commercial kitchen just so I could apply for this market. So I'm investing all this money, all this time, not making a profit. I get the rejection letter, and I told myself if I don't get into this farmer's market, I need to end my lease, which I did. And then I got those 2 acceptance, and it was just, we're taking a break. We are taking a break. And this is honestly probably one of the happiest summers of my life. That sounds really dramatic, but like I actually have time to do stuff. I have time to recharge. And if I want to bake a banana bread, I will. If I want to have a pop-up bakery in my house, I can. And like, it feels good to get back to what brings me joy. Like the people that actually care about me and care about the Pink Apron. And oh my God, like I remember I had your first blondie. I was at your first market. It's like, those are the people that matter. Like I made a post and I had a lot of my friends comment on it, like Tootsie Tea, Hooch, MK, like it really is a community. And I just want to say, we love and appreciate all of you so much. Like, it doesn't matter if it's 2 people, 20 people, 200, 2,000. Like, if you're taking time out of your day to show me support, whether it's you're spending $5 on a product of mine or you're taking 5 minutes of your day to like and share 2 or 3 posts, like, I see you and thank you so much because you have no idea how much those little things mean to us. Because I don't think I'm alone in those. That one like, that one comment, that makes us not feel so silly. Like, oh, I'm not just wasting my time. I'm not wasting my life. Someone actually is viewing this. Someone actually cares about it.
I think that the vendor community is like the most close-knit. We're all like thrown into this padded white room in this mental hospital together. And then we're just like, guys, we're fucking gonna get there. But then they're like, ooh, you're not out for parole yet. Not for another like 5 years. We're like, it's fine. We're gonna support each other. We're gonna get through it. But like, like they all understand. All vendors understand. And like, if anyone's trying to do entrepreneurship and want to make your own business, this is no way of scaring you not to do it. This is a way of us saying, get in for a very bumpy ride, but know that if you don't include yourself in the vendor community, and it's not culty, it's not cliquey, it's just like, talk to your fellow vendors, because I'm sure it feels so nice to talk to people that experience the same shit that you do. Like, if you talk to a normal friend that doesn't own a business or doesn't go through all this crap, they don't get it. They don't understand what you go through and what you're doing. But yeah, I mean, our vendors are fucking amazing. Like, God, we've all known each other for a very long time
I
now.
know. And we've all helped each other. You were the one that got me my first wholesale account. So thank you.
Oh, yeah. You're welcome.
But it's just, we really are a community of supporting each other. Like I had like some legal stuff going on, and it was a situation I never thought I would be in. And I reached out to CT because we were at an event together, and I was just like totally in my phone, like, oh, I'm freaking out. And I just explained to her what was going on. I'm like, F it, I'm just gonna overshare. This is my business. And it was stuff that like was risky to share because if it went public, like it would look bad. Or it could look bad, whatever. And she was so helpful and gave me this very, very good advice. And guess what? She solved my problem.
Nice. See? That's
like
all it's
the power
about.
of just like being vulnerable, like knowing when to overshare or when to say something personal. Because even if you don't see these people, like, Liz, how often do we see these people? Maybe a couple, if it's not in a vendor setting, maybe once or twice a year. Like, it's not about like, oh, I see this girl, you know, we talk every day. I see her once a week. It's no, when we run into each other, it's like a best friend, you know, it's just you pick up where you left off. Like we're in this together.
That's what I do is like, we all understand. We're like the friends that you don't talk to forever. And then like, what's up, bitch? Like after 2 years, like that is literally a vendor relationship.
Exactly.
It's funny though. I feel I miss my Milwaukee market vendors. I mean, I love the new group too, guys, so don't take offense. But also like I don't get to see my market vendor friends often. So it was nice going to Vegan Mania and seeing everybody. And it was like, oh my God. They were like, where the fuck have you been? I'm like, ah. Also, I'm starting to do conventions beyond press, beyond doing panels for the podcast stuff. I'm doing vending there. I needed to see if I could do it. I found out I could do it. And now I know that I'm going to have to split between the two because I feel like that's going to get me more forward with sales and everything. And it has helped. Christmas, I had a kick-ass Christmas online sales. Like, it's fucking amazing. But yeah, like, I guess wherever there's bad, there's always good when it comes to being an entrepreneur. But your vendor friends will be there through thick and thin. And they'll also give you tough love and give you like, you know what I mean? I love tough love. Like, tell me if I'm fucking up on something.
Yes. I'm pretty oblivious.
Well, I'm just like, I'm the type of person that show me tough love, but also like, I'm very firm believer in not losing who I am and not losing like what my business is and has been and what makes me happy with it. So like if someone gives me advice on like something about branding or something, I might not take it because I'm like a very firm believer in just, if I sell out, man, I am a 90s kid, 80s, 90s. Like if I sell out to the man, I'm not going to be happy. So I'm going to be stubborn and keep it, but it hasn't affected my job. So it hasn't affected my company either. So, I mean, I'm sticking with the branding. We did a few brighter colored themes with AFMG. You're going to see a lot more brighter colors like neons, like neon green and purple and shit like that. Yeah. So that was another thing I had to work on. Make us more visual, you know, less orange and red, more cool and hot colors. What are you at? So you're doing your TikTok. So what's your plan now? Like, what is your goal? What's the plan moving forward?
To be determined. I still have the end goal. I still want the storefront. I just need to be realistic of not putting all of my time, energy, and finances into it.
Yeah.
I need to, if it's meant to be, it'll be que sera, sera. But it's just a matter of like, I can still have those goals. I just I don't have to be like, it's not like a movie like full throttle, give it all. It's like, give what you can. And that's just what I've learned to do. And I feel like it's helped a lot. Like I started a new job that has been freaking amazing. Like I've never been so happy and I get excited to go to work. Weird.
Yeah.
I have a schedule, balance. I'm currently in school. I'm taking courses. And
getting it's your shit together.
Yeah, I'm getting my shit together. I'm creating these routines, and it's like I'm putting more on my plate now. Like there's more factors, but I don't feel as stressed as I did when it was just, oh, I'm juggling like 2 full-time jobs, if you will.
Yeah.
It's just no, it's all about a schedule. Like I've created a routine for myself. And it's just crazy how like the simplest things can be so helpful.
Oh yeah. I mean,
love a list. Mwah.
I'm a gym rat, and if I don't go to the gym, like it puts me off. Like I have to regulate myself.
Right. It's like you get all those negative thoughts like out, like the overthinking. It's like I recently just found out not everyone has like a voice in their head. Let me rephrase.
Oh, damn you, TikTok.
Well. But we're like, you're talking to yourself in your mind, right? Not everyone does that. Not everyone has a narrator in their head constantly. So
that's
it's like,
you get
I need to burn that girl out. Otherwise, she destroys my day. Like, if I forget one thing, she's just like, oh my God, Sarah. It's like, you know what? Shut the fluff up. I'm in the driver's seat. Get in the back. Zip it. If you have nothing nice to say, I don't want to hear it. I'm in control.
Get in the back seat, bitch. We're going for a ride. This is my shit. So you're doing more, have you ever thought about doing a TikTok live?
I don't know. So I've only ever done a live once, and it was during COVID when everyone was in the bread phase, but I was doing a live stream of how to knead your dough.
Oh my God.
It went terrible. It went
like
terrible.
OnlyFans,
by the way. With all the stuff. I'm like, oh my God. And I get flustered very easily. And then I go manic, or I break out in hives, or something goes awry. It's the more I have things planned out. So I think when I can have it totally organized, I would, because I am kind of getting into like the storytelling on the TikTok aspect. And I like making that little let's make this and then just breaking it down into like pictures or videos and like a little punny humor here and there, but just like kind of just being juvenile with it. And then I do want to start doing markets again. Maybe winter, but I'm not going to say for sure, just because I want to give myself grace. I am in school.
Exactly.
And I will be in school. I think it's not like the tech school. It's people don't even know that. Whatever. But like I'm in a course right now that ends in October, but then I'm taking one more course to get certified for a new position at my job. So I just kind of want to focus on that. And then once I have completed that, then I will put that like topper at the top of the list, if you will.
Everyone who's listening, I'm sure she'll let you guys know via her Instagram.
Yes.
So
if you care. I've been losing followers, so oh my God.
What?
But we don't care.
Pretty pink apron. Follow, support. Don't drop it like it's hot. She's gonna be back.
Because one day I'll be time. Ayo.
Ayo.
With the puns, hun.
Oh my God.
Liz, what do you have coming up? Because we have a lot of people that are excited to try your donuts.
Oh my God. Because I had a very I think I did 2 events during summer, and that's it. Spring and summer, 2 events. But I have right now confirmed is September 5th through the 7th, Milwaukee HorrorCon. I will be there. Also in September, I believe I will be doing there's a lot actually. So I have that coming up. I believe it's in October. I have 2 in October coming up, which is do I have 2 into now? I fucking forgot what I did. But anyways, I have the Milwaukee holiday market coming up in the holiday area. I have the horror con that I am doing, and that's right, Pumpkin Palooza for tiny hooves. I love doing that market. Honestly, I don't have to sell shit. I just want to be next to the fucking cows because they are so fucking cute. I literally just hung out with like my booth was right against the cow gate, and all I kept doing was creeping out the long-haired cow. I was just like, I want to pet you. Can I pet you? I want to pet it. I want to pet it. Like being that close to the animals, I'm just like chilling, hanging out with them. I'm like, that was like,
you're not a touchy person, I feel like.
I not with people.
Only animals.
Yeah, only animals. If you're like an animal, like beware. I'm gonna be snuggling and huggling. Yeah, I don't like being touched by people, but well, let's scratch that.
So like they're technically
no. I'm no pet furries, which I'm told I should stop doing. But like they're just they're animals. I asked them if I could pet them. I don't want to do anything else. It just, I think, and plus I'm fascinated by how they make their costumes. It's crazy. It's art.
I love it.
You know? And people are just like, blah, 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 furries. I'm like, dude, but they make those, like, is no one else fascinated by this?
And I didn't know that. I literally just found that out. I saw furries, and then educate me, please. I'm sorry. Where they just wear the dog mask?
That's something else, girl. That's bondage. That's BDSM. That's a whole nother.
Wait, it was at the gay parade in Milwaukee, and like,
it's for the BDSM community.
Furries were so badass.
I'm like, the doggy mask it's hot as fuck. So,
dude, but like the people were hot. Like they were like ripped and like just.
They usually are the puppers, the puppy people. But see, they're not furries, so I don't want to pet them. They are now people. So I'm like, eh. But yeah, I get therapeutic. Like literally yesterday at Fan Expo was so crowded and it was just so much. And everyone had their service dogs. And I literally wanted to be like, can I borrow your service dog, please? Can I pet your service dog? Mm-hmm. Like I need something to pet, please. Can I pet your service dog? But I knew better, so I didn't even bother them. But yeah, so we have a lot of markets for fall and winter coming up. Oh yeah, Krampus Fest. We'll be back for Krampus Fest.
You gotta go. That is a niche market.
It is. I am gonna be inside though. I am not gonna do the outside because fuck that. Learned my lesson. Not doing that ever again.
You're such a trooper. That was horrible.
And dude, that was fucking Sarah was there last year. It was a fucking nightmare.
Sarah couldn't put together a freaking shelf. Okay, we don't need to.
It was also like minus 100. Yeah, we had hot chocolate that turned into ice because it was so fucking cold.
Dude, it literally turned to ice within 2 minutes. No, not even 2 minutes. Like
even the heater. The heater turned into fucking ice. It was a nightmare. So yeah, we're gonna do it inside. We're not doing it outside.
Entrepreneurship is not for the weak.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm getting my management food safety license soon. I'm getting that done. I've been holding that off because I've been so busy. I paid it like 2 years ago. I need to use it. So I'm gonna get that done. I'm gonna sit back because I have a few ideas that may work. Because yeah, I might want to start doing markets, my own market, a Hordine market for Milwaukee. I'll share it with everyone now. I'm working on it. And I'm gonna see how that goes. And if it becomes too much, then I might not even move forward with it. But I was also thinking, because I got inspired by Midway Drive-In, they do their own conventions and they also have mini markets and the premises. And I thought that it would be super cool that what if I didn't do a storefront? What if I did a drive-in movie theater that showed horror movies? You could play games inside the building if you wanted to. And that way I have a space to do either an outside convention or an outside market, and it'll be horror themed. And that could help, make way to pay the bills. But like old school, but updated drive-in.
I like
what I mean?
That. I love a drive-in.
Yeah. And it'll merge all of my ideas together too. Because I did want to show horror movies in the cafe, but I do want to keep the board game element, which is going to be the building, and we'll sell the donuts or whatnot. And of course, we'll carry like packaged treats and popcorn from other vendors. And then we have the market aspect where we could have the market, so support the other vendors and small businesses, and also carrying them in-house with us. So you have like a crazy market style vending building for the drive-in. So it's like an upgrade. But yeah, I think that might be a route that I'm going. So I have these, I dwindle it down to these ideas, and I'm going to see which one works and which one doesn't work. Or I might just go sell them fully online. I don't know yet. I trained my donuts. I shipped my donuts to California. They came out great. But there's weather elements and packaging elements. So I'm going to be sending my Californian friends a lot of donuts to test this out. But that's all I have. But if you guys are free, September, it's coming up in a few weeks. Come to the Milwaukee Horror Con. It's fucking fun. It's a blast. They have celebrities. They'll have my donuts. They have fun horror stuff. They have cosplay contests. Check them out. So it's the Milwaukee Horror Con, not the Wisconsin Horror Con. Milwaukee Horror Con.
Milwaukee.
Exactly. Exactly. But good news, we will keep up on the podcast. Mm-hmm. But if we do go missing, because that's another boundary I'll even put for you, Miss Sarah. If you're having a bad month, it is okay. What you guys could do is you guys could support us on our Patreon. It's right there below, right there. We do give updates on our Patreon. So say we're not going to be on for a month, we'll let you know on there. We have fun. We have a lot of fun content, by the way, that I've added on there.
We went to the Ren Fair.
We did go to the Ren Fair. We did. And if you become a Patreon, we could do giveaways and possibly help out other vendors. So please support us. It is a mere only a few bucks. And it will help us pay for this fancy program we use. And yeah, so we're going to keeping up. I want to make sure that all of our listeners, business owners, entrepreneurs, creatives, influencers, everyone keep your mental health leveled.
And on that note, to piggyback off of, for those of you who are in the Milwaukee area listening, if you or you know someone that is struggling or could benefit from mental health services, because who couldn't? Milwaukee County Access Clinic, they offer free mental health services. I have personally used their services, and the person who helped me, her name was Cindy, and she was absolutely incredible, and I need to be making an appointment stat. But they base it off of your income. If you don't have insurance, that is not a problem. They will take care of you. They do a quick talk through with you, and then they go from there. You can get free mental health services for up to 6 months, and then they work with you to find a provider either in your network or something that you can afford to continue that progress. They also have, as I don't know if it's still accurate, because there are a lot of changes going on right now, unfortunately, not for the better in our community, where a lot of services that are helpful for people like us and a lot of other people are being taken away. So I don't know if it's still a thing, but I really hope it is, where they offer a grant where they will actually cover 1 year of your mental health services, which I hope that is still a thing. I don't understand why anyone would want to take that away, because why would you not want people to be happy and healthy? Because I feel like happy and healthy people would really help the
Because they're
economy.
mentally unstable.
Yeah,
That's why.
And
I put the link
also,
in the chat, by the way.
yes, I will post it on our Instagram as well. And for people who, the trolls, if you will, I don't want to give you too much time, and you're probably not even on here, but if you are, I don't know why I need to say this. Don't make death threats, because
Yeah, right.
they're stupid. I don't know why I need to say that.
I try to kill myself, not
Yeah, you
on
don't need to
purpose,
tell us
all
to
the
that. We're
time. I
already
trip
thinking that.
in the weirdest areas, and I almost choked on popcorn in the theater. I don't need you jinxing me, okay? I was in
Right?
the theater by myself and I choked on a piece of popcorn.
You can't
Oh yeah.
hurt me any more than I've hurt myself.
Yeah, but speaking of helping other vendors, did you want to share the
Yes. Thank you, my girl. So on that note, we will also be posting on our social media about Fire Cycle. It is a locally owned business that was affected by the floods that recently happened here in the Milwaukee surrounding areas. I will be posting that on our Instagram page, but it's going to be a GoFundMe for, as I just took it off my flippin' phone. It's going to be for the owner, David. His insurance, of course, gotta love insurance, right? They are not covering all of what is needed to get everything up and running. I have only met David once. I went to a free or promotional Fire Cycle fitness class, and he gave me a second one for free just to try. He was so kind, so welcoming. I was very nervous. I'm very sometimes I can be conceited, and I don't feel very good about my body, and it's very hard for me to try and get better with that because I feel like everyone's looking at me like I'm a disgusting piece of shit. And he made me feel seen in a very good way, and he was very kind and welcoming. And even if you can't afford to donate to the GoFundMe page, you can just like or share it. That would be a very big help to help them achieve their goal. So if you can, please be on the lookout for that. We'll be posting that very soon on our social media.
Yep. So we'll post on our social. I also put in the link, the Milwaukee Access Clinic, on our chat right there. We'll also put it on our episode today. So it will be on Spotify, anywhere where you listen to your podcasts. We will have it on our Patreon, and we will have it on our Instagram. So we have actually a list of fun. Yeah, we have a list of fun guests that we are going to reach out to. So the next episode will be coming up, and we will be announcing that. So please keep following us and liking us and sharing us. And we appreciate you guys. Keep being boss asses, and wheeze out. Have a good rest of your night.
Life is what How'd I do?